peeps, welcome back to D's Corner. Here on today's video, we got some tea to spill and a little different segment in today's video as well. But make sure you guys hit the subscribe, the like, and notification bell. We have great tea here. And today, I am just so happy and thankful, and like I'm always. But today, I don't know why, I just felt like saying that today in this video. We have Loyalty, CJ, and Kassandra. Kassandra, she, kind of disappointed me a little bit. And I'm saying that because I was still shocked that, even though y'all was like together for a month. So it's very, very shocking because I thought she was going to be an innocent person, but a cease and desist. We were just getting to know you, but I guess you know what they always say. You don't know who they are outside of being around people, and also what goes on closed doors stays in closed doors. And not only that, you just don't know who they are off camera. But this was received to CJ. I was shocked. Like, what? To think that she would do that. Like, it's just crazy. Like, CJ needs to stop taking his personal life as sports relationships on the internet. He needs to heal. He needs to just not have multiple women in and out of these girls' lives. Like, I really observed CJ in these in and outs of relationships, and the best one was Lexi. Lexi really cared for him. Lexi really, really stood 10 toes down for him. And even though things, went rocky with their relationship, but Lexi didn't serve him with stuff like this, or she didn't treat, him the way Roachleen treated him and stuff like that. And, it's crazy that Kassandra did this. And let's just get into some of the things she had to say talking about Cadero. Let's get into it.
Just be on top of my channel. A lot of you girls and men are always, asking to do get readies with me, things about my day. How do I go about owning a business and being a mom and, all of that good stuff. But today's video is going to be a little different. It took me a while to really think if I wanted to make this video. As many of you guys know, CJ and I did break up. It was out of nowhere, I would say. CJ and I had, I would say, a really good relationship. We were more friends. The foundation of our relationship was, we were friends first. I would never sit here and bash CJ. CJ has been nothing but good to me, to my kids. But, CJ is just, how do I say this? Used to different type of women, dating different type of women, and I'm used to dating different type of men. And, it's really hard when dating an influencer, up all night, late nights, early mornings. I'm a business owner. A lot of you guys know I own 2 salons, one here in Vegas and one in California. I have 2 kids, soon to be 18-year-old and a 2-year-old. I travel back and forth. I run my own business. I don't have anybody managing my salon. It's all me. So it is really hard, staying up all night and catering to someone when you have to be up super, super early. I don't really want to talk about like my personal reasons why I ended up leaving my relationship with CJ, but it was pretty sad, because we really did get along. I did really care for him. I cared, for his kids. And that's something that I am gonna miss, but I just felt like CJ wasn't being understanding with my personal things that I was trying to explain to him. And I just, if I'm gonna be with a man, I want him to be understanding of me and, just listen to what I have to say other than, okay, leave. I really don't care. Pack your stuff, go. I've never been the type of female to stay where I'm not wanted. And, we weren't arguing or anything like that. I shared some very personal things. And like he said in his video, it kind of freaked him out. And I just felt like he wasn't understanding, and it just kind of led to, me getting up. I had to be up early in the next morning. And I was like, you know what, before we argue, let me just get my things and go. I live literally 3 minutes away from CJ. So a lot of you guys are like, do you guys live together? Do you guys not? We literally live 3 minutes away from each other. And, I got my things. When I say things, just my phone, my little bag. And I was leaving, and he said, if you leave, don't ever come back. And I was just like, kind of threw me off, and I just felt like he wasn't being considerate with my feelings, and I felt like very disrespected. So I went home. It was like 2 a.m. I had to be at the salon at 7:30 in the morning. So I was just like, I'm not having this, right? So the next morning, I got up, I went to work. On my way home from work, I have to pass by CJ's house. We both had our locations, and I noticed that he stopped sharing locations. So I showed up, and I woke him up. He was asleep, and he goes, I just told him, hey, like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't like to do the whole back and forth, the tit for tat. I don't do that. I'm 38 years old. I'm not here for the games. Like, if we're gonna build something, then we're gonna build something, right? So he's like, oh, it's too early for this, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll stop sharing my location. We're good. And then he got up. We kind of argued a little bit. Nothing crazy. Like, just like, okay, yeah, I'm used to girls leaving me. Like I said, if you leave, never come back. And that was it. Like, I am not going to allow a man to humiliate me. Number one, I was raised by a very respectful man, and my expectations are very, very high. And I'm not going to lower them for someone who's used to treating females like they're nothing, He mentioned, all of my exes, they never left me like you. Well, yeah, they didn't really have what I have going on. You know what I mean? So, and that's not to bash anybody, but I don't need someone to tell me, like, leave, never come back. Like, no, okay, I got my own house down the street that's worth whatever it's worth. I don't need somebody to tell me that. I just feel like him and I were just like on a different vibe.
So you have CJ on 32s in the comments talking about some, I won't treat you like that. CJ on 32 Winslow looking. If you don't go sit it down, every time your mouth open, it look like it is constipated. Then you got Batman, Cavo. Oh, that sucks. And then go take care of your kids. You ain't perfect. Please do. And then there's my comment. You're obviously obsessed. I'm tired of these people that go against CJ. Like, what is your purpose? And yeah, what is your purpose? Like, what motive? Other than being obsessed with him. Like, you have people that want to just say Cjsocool did this, did that, but he'd be the main one, or was the main one. Oh my God, CJ, you this, you that. Just like how they did Jesus before they crucified him. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? It's just crazy because at the end of the day, people will, say Hosanna, 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 and then boom. Like, I had to throw that in there. But anyways, so now we're going to talk. Now it's just makes me look at Kassandra a little bit different. Now, she kind of protected herself and her image because CJ's still going on a bashing spree with royalty because royalty deserves that. She deserves it because royalty, and this is what irritates me about her supporters. I got a little segment I want to talk about in a minute too. Okay. Royalty did all the bashing for months. Cjsocool was quiet until he found out that she was the one all this bashing. telling him, telling the internet about quote unquote what he supposedly have done. Please, please, please quit saying, why are you always bashing royalty? She did the same exact thing. Oh my gosh.
You said what?
I said I finally have my own plate of food today. Without Nation. Yep, without Nation having to be.
Wait, can we clear that up? Because, like,
plate.
why they saying you sharing your plate with somebody late? Was y'all really sharing a plate or something?
No, they call us broke.
Who is that?
For the landlord.
Who's that? What the hell?
That's Ron.
Ron.
You got the landlord.
Is you cool, Ron?
Look at my hair. My hair is really good.
Oh, Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice. For real. Blink twice if you...
You really don't think Leon would go back? Like, I be seeing, like, I just be scrolling on my TikTok, bro. Like,
No.
okay, Leon likes him though, right? Leon fuck with him or no? He don't fuck with him at all either.
No. None of us do.
Damn.
Matter of fact, person that hate him the most is Leon. Because it's annoying. Like, how you gonna talk crap about us and our family the next day? Oh, I miss Nation. I miss Leon. Oh, this and that. Da, da, da. I'm gonna give you guys this much money. I'm gonna give you guys so much shoes. It's the fact that you're trying to give us money and shoes and all this materialistic stuff just for us to come back. That's what y'all don't get. Like, it's not about the materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
It's about the actual love. And that's like what we never really got up until like we were older. And it was the money got to his head. That's the thing. The money got to his head.
Okay.
He thought that he could fix anything with just money.
Okay, and
Hey, buddy.
Definitely had to laugh up.
Yeah, that's the... No, because they were having fun and now they have to go home. Well,
They started screaming when I said royalty was here.
that part.
And I have it on video. Like, so it's not like me fucking.
As soon as Cam went outside to speak to the police officer, Dad said to me, like, what's going on? What's going on? I said, well, your mom is outside. Well, I tell y'all, she hooped and hollered before she even went outside. I said, Dad, stop acting like that, baby. You have to go. I'm sorry.
Royalty stole my kids early and left me without my kids during my week. Little did she know, time in Dubai is very different. I went to the future and came back to the past. So technically, all I was gonna do was leave my kids with my brother for a few hours, and then I was gonna be right back. But no, she had to make a scene and call the police and scare everybody. And now my kids are hating her more than usual. And now everybody on the internet is thinking I'm coaching my kids, even somehow from another country, which it cannot be done, by the way, because I don't have a way of contacting them via cellular device. Now, for those of you out there watching this video, I need you to do one thing and one thing only. Spam royalties comments, the best of your abilities. I know most of you don't watch our videos, but the ones of you that do, and you represent me, you need to go over there and tell her she really messed up. Not only the schedule, she messed up my kids' life. They were having the time of their life, and I came back the same night. I went to Dubai, I wanted to fight Bandman, couldn't find him, and I came my butt back home after making $250,000 in the club. Now, guess what? I could have had my kids, but instead,
The whole situation is sad. Like, seeing the twins cry to go back to royalty, that is a big red flag, and these supporters of hers don't really see that. Like, that is a big red flag. It's just so sad that the kids are with a relative that they know, that they feel safe with. Oh God, I'm ready for my next video, y'all. That was just so sad. It kind of made me hot for a little bit. Anyways, you guys, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and I gotta go. Happy Sunday, and ready for the next video. And I gotta go. See you guys soon. Peace. Let's start our week off with greatness.